This video from Sam4S ER, we're taking a look at setting up a surcharge button on your ER900 series register. This video I'm using the 940 model, but the process is the same across the range. So as standard on the machine, when you're in the reg mode, on the default keyboard you have %1 and %2 buttons over here. You can actually add up to 5 percentage buttons. The default way they work, so out of the box, default programming, is they are set up to be discount, so they are percentage discount buttons. So if you ring through a sale and then type in 10 and apply it to one of your discount buttons, it will knock 10% off the price of that item or that sale. So before you can program a specific surcharge in, you have to change the settings within the button, so the way the button works. What I'm going to do in this video, I've had a specific request for someone trying to set up a 3% surcharge button, so that's what I'm going to show you how to do now. There's 3 elements to the programming. You can give the button a description, which is fairly straightforward. I'll cover that in a separate video. You then set the button up with its actual settings, which is what I'm mainly going to cover in this video, and then you actually give it the specific amount, so 3% in this case, and I'll cover that right at the end of the video, because the difficult bit, or the key bit, is setting up the way the button works. And the key page of the manual, or at least my manual in the UK, is 153, and this gives you all the settings for the button. So you can see at the top it's got a flow chart, which basically means when you're in the program mode, you type in 70 subtotal, enter a 6-digit code, hit the button that you're programming, so one of your percentage keys, and then press cash. The difficult bit is working out what these numbers should be, and you basically do that using the chart below. So you have to look at each one and come up with a value for M1 and then pop that into the code. So I filled in mine already to make it a bit quicker. I'll put that back down there so it's not shaking. You won't be able to see it. Pull it up. So I'll go through some of the key ones rather than all of them. So for M1, I've got apply as an amount or as a percentage. Mine's going to be a percentage, so on my value for that bit of M1 is 0, so I've put a 0 there. Immediately below it, key is inactive. Well, no, I want the key to be active, so that's 0 as well. And then this is an optional one depending on how your business works. Percent key is active in X control lock position only, so that's about giving the button a bit of manager control, so I'm not going to do that, so my value is 0. If you want the manager to have control over the button, then you would enter 4. So my value for N1 is 0, because it's the sum of those. And then for N2, percent key is open or preset. Mine's going to be preset, so I choose 1, so there's 1 there. Percent key is sale or item, so am I giving the discount off an individual item or a sale? Well, the way the surcharge button normally works is it's over a sale, so my value is 2. And then allow override. I'm not going to allow an override because normally a surcharge is a fixed value, but if you want to, it's up to you. If you want it to be overridable, you can enter 4 there, but I'm not. Mine's 0, so my value for N2 is 3. And then for N3, percent key is positive or negative. So mine's a surcharge, so I'm setting it to be positive, so that's 1. And then taxable by amount 1. Again, this will depend on how your till's set up, but I want my surcharge to be taxable by amount 1, by tax 1, which is the standard tax that I've got set up on this machine, but I'll make it crystal clear. I don't know obviously how yours is set up, what tax you've got set up there, so that's something you'll have to decide. I'm not using tax, obviously they're not tax 2, 3 or 4, so that's all 0. And then these settings down here are a bit niche, and I'm leaving those all at no, because then they won't be used in the business I'll be putting this into. So that's how I do it. That's how I've worked out my code for the N1 to 6s. What it translates to is basically this: 70 subtotal, 0, 3, 3, 0, 0, 0. Button, cash. So if I do that now, metal key marked P round to the program mode, 70 subtotal, and then 0, 3, 3, 0, 0, 0. The button, so I'm going to use my %1 button. You use whichever one you want. And then cash. And that is the button now set up to be a surcharge. It's a preset surcharge, but I haven't given it a rate yet, so I need to program a rate, or as the manual calls it, a halo. So that's 90 subtotal, and then your rate. There's just a bit, if you've got access to the manual, again it's on the next page, so 154 in the UK manual. You've got to be a bit careful how you enter it. If key is percentage, enter the percentage in 5-digit format without the decimal. For example, for 10% it would be 10 and then 3 zeros. For 5.55%, as the other example they give, it's 05550. So I've worked out the 3% should be 03 and then 3 zeros. We'll try it and see what happens. So key's still in PGM position for me, so it's 90 subtotal, and then my halo amount, which is 03000. Then my button again, make sure you press the same one, so %1, cash. Yes, and that's printed out the rate for my %1 at 3. So if I turn the key back around to the reg mode now, pop in a sale, £10 sale, so it's nice and easy to work out, subtotal, and then surcharge, 3%, so it's added on 30p, so that's the 3% surcharge button working. What I'll do is I'll do another video showing you how to give it a description, because you might be programming a credit card surcharge, or you might want to have it a specific description. There's basically 80 subtotal, description, X time, the button and cash, but I'll do a separate video on that, else this video will end up being 20 minutes long. Okay, so I hope that video has been helpful. We've got plenty more videos showing you how to get the best out of the ER900 series, and plenty more Sam4S cash registers, so you're welcome to check those out. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit sam4shelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.